Hello, and welcome back to the Professor English Podcast. I'm so happy you are here today.
I'm Emma,
And I'm Ryan.
and today we're talking about a super useful topic, how to talk about yourself in English. Learn English fast. Podcast English for easy conversation.
Yes, a very important skill. Because one day someone says, "Tell me about yourself," and suddenly your brain goes on vacation.
Exactly. You know your name, you know your job, you know your hobbies, but in English, sometimes it feels like all the words hide behind a door and say, "No, thank you."
They disappear, they run away, they leave the country.
So in this episode, we'll help you talk about yourself in clear, simple, natural English. Not in a robot way, not in a textbook-only way, in a real conversation way.
The kind of English you can use when you meet new people, start a class, join a call, talk to a coworker, or answer that famous question, "So, tell me a little about yourself."
We'll show you easy patterns, useful phrases, small examples, and simple ways to sound more relaxed and confident.
And don't worry, you do not need perfect English to talk about yourself well.
That's right. You just need clear ideas, simple sentences, and a little practice.
So if you ever think, "I know English, but I don't know what to say about me," this episode is for you.
Let's make it easy, practical, and maybe a little fun too.
Yes, please. Learning English with suffering is not our style.
Warm tea, clear English, friendly practice. That's more our style.
I like that. Let's begin. Emma, can I ask you something?
Of course.
Why is it so hard to talk about yourself? I can talk about pizza for 20 minutes.
I believe that.
Deeply, passionately, with examples.
Very impressive.
But when someone asks, "Tell me about yourself," I suddenly become a very quiet potato.
A quiet potato?
Yes, a polite one, but still a potato.
I think a lot of learners feel that way. Talking about yourself sounds easy, but it can feel strange. You know the information already, but you still need to organize it and say it naturally.
Yes, also, sometimes people think they need to sound very smart.
That's so true. But simple English is powerful English. If people understand you, that is a win.
I love that. No need to sound like a movie professor.
Exactly. You don't need long, complicated sentences. You need useful sentences.
And maybe a smile.
Yes, a smile helps a lot.
Also, before we really jump in, if this episode helps you, you can like, subscribe, or share it with a friend who also becomes a quiet potato in English.
Please do. And if you know someone who says, "I understand English, but I can't speak," send this episode to them.
Friendly English Rescue Team.
That's us.
Okay, so today we're not just learning words, we're learning how to introduce ourselves in a way that feels calm, natural, and real.
Yes, step by step. And by the end, you'll have ready-to-use ideas for daily conversation.
Beautiful. Let's open the door, invite the words back into the room, and stop being potatoes.
That is a very unusual but useful goal. So, what does it mean to talk about yourself in English?
I guess it means answering simple questions like who you are, what you do, where you're from, what you like, and maybe what your life is like.
Exactly. It means sharing basic personal information in a natural way. For example, your name, your hometown, your work or studies, your hobbies, your personality, and one or two little details about your life.
So it's not only, "My name is Ryan, I am a human," end of speech.
No, that is a start, but we want a little more life than that.
Good, I'm glad.
This topic matters because talking about yourself is one of the first things you do in English. You do it when you meet new people, you do it in class, you do it at work, you do it in interviews, you do it in online meetings. Sometimes you even do it when you join a language exchange and everyone is waiting for their turn.
Ah, yes, the tiny moment of panic.
Yes. But here's the good news. Talking about yourself is like carrying a small English backpack.
A backpack?
Yes. Inside the backpack, you keep a few useful things. Your basic introduction, your job or study, your hobbies, your personality, and one or two little details about your life.
So when someone asks about me, I don't need to build a whole house. I just open the backpack.
Exactly. You don't need a huge speech, you just need a few useful pieces ready.
I love that image. Small backpack, not giant suitcase.
Right, a giant suitcase is too much. People usually do not need your full life story in the first 30 seconds.
Hi, nice to meet you. Great. Let me start with the year 2004.
Maybe not.
Good point.
Another important idea is this. Talking about yourself is not about being perfect, it's about being clear and friendly. Simple English works very well.
That is so helpful because sometimes learners think my grammar must be perfect before I speak.
But waiting for perfect English can stop you from speaking at all. Instead, use what you know, keep it simple, then add more little by little.
So the goal is not to sound like a dictionary. The goal is to connect with people.
Exactly. Clear, simple, human. That's the key. Let's share a couple of quick stories.
Yes, story time.
I remember meeting a student at a language event. I asked, "Can you tell me a little about yourself?" And she looked so nervous. Then she said, very slowly, "My name is Lucia. I'm from Spain. I work in a bank. I like cooking and walking in the evening."
That already sounds good.
Exactly. It was simple, but it worked. Then I said, "Oh, what do you like to cook?" And suddenly she relaxed. We had a lovely conversation about pasta, soup, and burnt pancakes.
Burnt pancakes are honest pancakes.
The important thing was this. She did not need a perfect long speech. She just needed a few simple sentences to open the conversation.
That's a great point. A short introduction is like opening a window. Fresh air comes in and then the conversation starts moving.
I like that image.
Thank you. I have one too.
Go ahead.
Once, I joined an online meeting, and we had a quick introduction round. Everyone had to say their name, what they did, and one fun fact.
Classic.
When it was my turn, I wanted to sound interesting, so I tried too hard. I said something like, "I am a highly adaptable individual with a strong passion for interdisciplinary communication."
Oh no.
Yes, even I did not know who I was at that moment.
That does not sound like you at all.
Exactly. Then later, in a smaller group, I said, "Hi, I'm Ryan. I work with language content, and I really enjoy helping people feel more confident in English. Also, I make excellent sandwiches."
Much better.
People laughed. Then one person said, "What kind of sandwiches?" And suddenly, I had friends.
That's the magic. Real, simple English creates connection.
Not fancy words, just clear words and one little human detail.
Yes, a small detail can make you memorable. Maybe you love strong coffee. Maybe you enjoy old movies. Maybe you go running on weekends. Maybe you always sing in the kitchen.
That last one sounds dangerous.
Maybe a little.
But memorable.
Exactly. So your introduction does not need to be dramatic. It just needs to be true, simple, and easy to continue.
I like that. True, simple, easy to continue.
And now, let's build that step by step. Let's get into the main teaching section. We'll share 5 practical ways to talk about yourself in English more naturally.
5 tools for your small English backpack.
Exactly.
I'm ready.
Tip 1. Start with a simple 3-part introduction.
Ooh, I like simple.
Good. A very easy pattern is name, where you're from, and what you do.
Nice, clean, no panic.
For example, "Hi, I'm Emma. I'm from Canada, and I work as an English teacher."
That sounds smooth.
Or, "I'm Ryan. I'm from Dublin, and I work in media."
Very natural.
This pattern is useful because it gives people a basic picture of you very quickly.
It's like a small movie trailer. Not the whole movie, just the important parts.
Exactly. Here's another example. Hi, I'm Anna. I'm from Brazil, and I'm studying business at university.
Very good. Also easy to remember.
Yes. And if you don't want to say your exact job, you can keep it general. You can say, I work in sales, I'm in marketing, I work in IT, or I'm a student.
So you don't need a long title like Senior Executive Global Strategy Manager of Important Things.
No. Please protect yourself from that sentence.
Thank you, I will.
Tip 2. Add 1 or 2 personal details.
This is where your introduction becomes more human.
Exactly. After the basic information, add a small detail about your life, your interests, or your personality.
Like hobbies?
Yes, hobbies are great. You can also talk about your family, your daily life, or something you enjoy. For example, I'm Emma. I'm from Canada, and I work as an English teacher. In my free time, I enjoy reading and going for long walks. Nice. That sounds friendly. Or, I'm Ryan. I'm from Ireland, and I work with content. I love cooking, even when the result is a little dangerous.
That is honest English.
It is.
So this extra detail gives the other person something to ask about.
Exactly. If you say, I enjoy hiking, someone might ask, oh, where do you usually go? If you say, I love watching old movies, they might ask, what kind of movies do you like?
So you were giving the conversation little doors to open.
That's a perfect way to say it. Here are a few useful patterns. I enjoy, I like, in my free time, one thing I really like is, I'm really into.
Ooh, I'm really into sounds natural.
Yes. For example, I'm really into photography, or I'm really into learning languages.
Can I say, I'm really into sleeping on Sunday afternoon?
Yes, and many people will understand you deeply.
Good, I feel seen.
Tip 3. Keep your sentences short and connected.
This sounds important.
Very important. Many learners think longer means better, but in daily conversation, short and clear is often best.
So instead of one giant sentence with 7 commas and a small emotional crisis?
Yes, instead of that, use 2 or 3 short sentences.
Love it.
For example, don't try to say everything in one breath. You can say, I'm Julia. I'm from Mexico. I work in a hospital. I'm quite busy during the week, but on weekends, I like spending time with my family.
That sounds natural and easy to follow.
Exactly. Another example, I'm Ken. I live in Tokyo. I work as a designer. I'm a quiet person, but I really enjoy meeting friendly people.
Nice, clear, and warm.
Short sentences help in 2 ways. First, they are easier for you to say. Second, they are easier for other people to understand.
That is a win-win.
Also, if you forget a word, short sentences make it easier to recover.
Yes, if I get stuck in a short sentence, I can stop, smile, and begin again. If I get stuck in a very long sentence, I may never return.
Exactly. Keep it simple. Here are some useful linking words, too. And, but, so, and because.
Simple linking words are heroes.
They really are. For example, I work from home, so I spend a lot of time on my computer. Or, I'm a little shy at first, but I enjoy talking once I feel comfortable.
That second one is great, very real.
Yes, real English is often simple English.
Good point.
Tip 4. Use ready-made speaking patterns.
Patterns. I love patterns because my brain gets tired.
Exactly. Patterns save energy. If you remember a few speaking patterns, you can build many answers more easily.
Give us the good ones.
Here are some very useful patterns. I'm the kind of person who, I usually, these days I'm, one thing about me is, a lot of my time goes to.
Those are very useful.
Let's look at them one by one.
Let's do it.
I'm the kind of person who is great for talking about your personality or habits. For example, I'm the kind of person who likes to plan everything. Or I'm the kind of person who needs coffee before speaking.
That second one is not just a sentence, it is a lifestyle.
I know.
Can I say, I'm the kind of person who opens 10 tabs and then forgets why?
You can, and many listeners are probably smiling right now.
Hello, tab people.
Next, I usually. This is perfect for daily routines. For example, I usually start my day with tea, or I usually spend my evenings reading or watching something light.
Very easy to use.
Next, these days I'm. This is useful because it talks about your life right now. For example, these days I'm learning more about cooking. Or, these days I'm pretty busy with work.
I like that because life changes. Maybe last year I loved running, but these days I just love my sofa.
Exactly. This pattern is flexible and natural.
Good.
Next, one thing about me is, this is nice when you want to add a small personal truth. For example, one thing about me is that I'm very curious. Or, one thing about me is that I enjoy quiet mornings.
That sounds thoughtful.
Yes. And the last one, a lot of my time goes to. This is useful for work, study, family, or projects. For example, a lot of my time goes to my studies right now. Or, a lot of my time goes to taking care of my kids.
That feels very real and adult.
Yes, life English.
Bills, laundry, goals, and maybe snacks.
Exactly.
So the idea is not to memorize a big speech, it is to memorize small patterns.
Yes, small patterns give you freedom. You can mix them in many ways.
That feels much easier.
Tip 5. Sound natural, not perfect.
Oh, this one is important for the heart.
Yes, many learners stop themselves because they are afraid of mistakes. But when you talk about yourself, a natural tone matters more than a perfect performance.
So if I say, I'm from Seoul and I work in finance, I really enjoy hiking on weekends, that is already good.
Very good. Even if your grammar isn't perfect, people can still understand you.
That's encouraging.
Also, natural speech includes little softeners and friendly expressions. For example, actually, to be honest, I'd say, kind of, a bit.
Ah, these are the little spices.
Yes, but use them simply. For example, I'm actually quite shy at first. I'd say I'm a pretty calm person. I'm a bit busy these days. To be honest, I enjoy quiet weekends more than big parties.
That sounds very natural. Also, to be honest, makes everything sound like a small secret.
Yes, but a friendly one.
Can I say, to be honest, I joined the gym, but mainly for the air conditioning.
You can say it. I'm not sure the gym will be happy.
Fair.
Another natural thing is to avoid sounding too formal in casual conversation. For example, instead of saying, my hobbies include reading literary works and participating in physical exercise, you can say, I like reading and I try to work out a few times a week.
Yes, one of these sounds like a person, the other sounds like a school brochure.
Exactly. Choose people English.
People English, I like that a lot.
Here's a practical mini example. Imagine someone asks, tell me a bit about yourself. A very natural answer could be, sure, I'm Mia. I'm from Vietnam and I work in customer service. I'm quite friendly, but a little shy at first. In my free time, I like cooking and watching travel videos.
That is excellent. Simple, clear, friendly, easy to continue.
Yes. Another one, I'm Leo. I live in Madrid, and I'm studying engineering. These days, a lot of my time goes to university, but I also enjoy playing basketball with friends.
Also very nice.
Notice something important. These answers are not complicated, but they sound complete.
Yes, they sound like real people speaking.
Exactly. Now, let's make this even more practical. Here are a few common situations and simple answers.
Ooh, useful.
Situation 1. First day in class. You can say, Hi, I'm Sarah. I'm from Turkey. I'm here because I want to improve my English for work. I also love meeting new people.
Great for a classroom.
Situation 2. Meeting a coworker. Hey, I'm Daniel. I just joined the team this month. I've worked in marketing for a few years, and I enjoy creative projects.
Very professional, but still warm.
Situation 3. Casual social event. Hi, I'm Nina. I'm from Poland, but I've been living here for 2 years. I work as a nurse, and in my free time, I like baking and listening to podcasts.
That one sounds supernatural.
Yes, and here's one more important point. When you talk about yourself, stop at a good moment.
That is wise.
You do not need to say everything. Leave space for the other person.
Conversation is tennis, not a 3-hour speech.
Exactly. Say a few useful things, then pause. Let the other person respond.
So maybe I say, I'm Ryan. I work with language content. I really enjoy cooking, especially simple food. Then I stop.
Yes. Then the other person might say, oh, really? What do you like to cook?
And now we have a conversation, not a monologue.
That's the goal. Talking about yourself is not only about speaking, it is also about starting connection.
I love that.
So let's quickly review the 5 main tips. Start with the basics, add 1 or 2 personal details, keep your sentences short, use ready-made patterns, sound natural, not perfect.
5 strong tools. Small backpack, big help.
Exactly. And now it's time for our word tour.
Or phrase tour.
Yes, we'll look at 6 useful words and phrases from today's episode. We'll explain them simply and give you short examples you can reuse.
Let's go.
Phrase 1. Tell me about yourself.
The famous question.
Yes, it means, please share some basic information about who you are.
Usually not your whole life story, just a simple introduction.
Exactly. Example 1. At the start of class, the teacher asked us to tell her about ourselves. Example 2. In the interview, they said, can you tell us about yourself?
Good. Classic phrase. Very useful.
Phrase 2. In my free time.
I use this one a lot.
It means during the time when you are not working or studying.
Your personal time, your relaxed time, your snack time.
Exactly. Example 1. In my free time, I like drawing and listening to music. Example 2. In my free time, I usually go for a walk.
Simple and strong.
Phrase 3. I'm really into.
This one feels very natural.
Yes, it means I like something a lot. I'm very interested in it.
Example 1. I'm really into photography these days. Example 2. My brother is really into fitness.
Great. This phrase is casual, friendly, and common in conversation.
Good for hobbies and interests.
Phrase 4. A bit.
Small but powerful.
Yes. A bit means a little. Not too much, just a small amount.
Example 1. I'm a bit tired today. Example 2. She was a bit nervous before the meeting.
Very useful when you want to sound soft and natural.
Yes, I'm nervous is okay. I'm a bit nervous sounds gentler.
Exactly. Phrase 5. I'd say.
Ooh, I like this one.
It means, this is my opinion, or this is the best way to describe it.
Example 1. I'd say I'm a friendly person. Example 2. I'd say this city is very lively.
This phrase helps you sound thoughtful and natural.
Also helpful when you don't want to sound too direct.
Yes. And phrase 6, these days.
Very common.
These days means now, around this time in your life.
Example 1. These days, I'm very busy with work. Example 2. These days, I'm trying to eat more healthy food.
Good. It tells people about your present life, not your whole life forever.
That's important, because maybe these days I wake up early, but last year, absolutely not.
Exactly.
Can we do a quick rhythm review?
Let's do it. Tell me about yourself. In my free time. I'm really into. A bit. I'd say. These days.
Beautiful, short, useful, reusable.
And when you learn phrases like these, it becomes much easier to build natural answers.
Because you are not starting from zero every time.
Exactly. You have pieces ready.
English backpack.
Yes, always the backpack. Now let's practice. We'll give you 3 model answers you can use and change for your own life.
Copy the pattern, change the details, make it yours.
Exactly.
Model answer 1, simple and friendly.
Hi, I'm Carla. I'm from Peru and I work in a hotel. I'm quite friendly and I enjoy talking to people. In my free time, I like dancing and watching movies.
That's great for everyday conversation. Basic info, personality, hobbies. Very balanced.
Model answer 2, student version.
I'm Ahmed. I'm from Egypt, and I'm a university student. These days, a lot of my time goes to my classes, but I also enjoy football and video editing. I'd say I'm a calm person, but I'm always curious to learn new things.
Very nice. That sounds natural and confident.
Model answer 3, short mini dialogue.
I'll ask the question.
And I'll answer.
So tell me a little about yourself.
Sure, I'm Ryan. I'm from Ireland, and I work with English content. I'm the kind of person who likes simple routines. In my free time, I cook, read, and sometimes try new recipes that look easy online.
That sounds fun. What do you like cooking?
Mostly easy meals, to be honest. If it takes 4 hours, I start losing hope.
Very real. Very useful.
Thank you.
Now let's do a quick recap of today's most useful points.
Recap time.
First, start simple. Say your name, where you're from, and what you do.
Strong beginning. Easy to remember.
Second, add 1 or 2 personal details like your hobbies, your personality, or your daily life.
Give people little doors to open.
Third, keep your sentences short and clear.
No giant grammar mountain.
Fourth, use ready-made speaking patterns like I usually, these days I'm the kind of person who.
Patterns save energy. We support lazy genius learning.
Fifth, sound natural, not perfect.
Yes, human English, people English.
Exactly. And remember, you do not need a perfect speech. You need a few clear sentences that feel true to you.
That's the big message today. Clear is better than complicated.
And practice helps. The more you talk about yourself, the easier it gets.
At first, maybe you say 3 sentences, then 5, then 7. Little by little, your confidence grows.
Yes, keep it simple, keep it real, keep speaking. And that brings us to the end of today's episode.
We hope this helped you feel more ready to talk about yourself in English.
If you want to practice, write a short introduction about yourself in the comments.
Yes, tell us your name, where you're from, what you do, and one fun thing about you.
Keep it simple. A few lines are enough.
And if you want, you can also use one of today's phrases like, in my free time, or these days I'm...
Exactly. The more you use English, the more natural it becomes.
And remember, you do not need perfect English to make a real connection.
You just need a little courage, a little practice, and a few useful sentences.
Small backpack, big progress.
That's right.
Thanks for spending time with us today.
Take care, keep practicing, and keep believing in your English.
See you next time.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.